So we're going to talk about our life plan spreadsheet too. If you happen to hear some kids talking or yelling, those are my little boys. Two of them are in the bath right now. They're just getting ready for bed, and Mom's helping out there. I'm just making this video when I have time to help y'all. So in life plan spreadsheet 2, we're going to be doing these activities here. So we're going to be investing $350 in a savings account, $350 in a savings account of 5% over 12 years, and we're going to be computing this. So we're going to set this up identically to what I see here. So we have time, beginning balance, and ending balance. So I'm going to type that out. We have time, and then I'm going to give myself some space here. Beginning balance, and then ending balance. And then we have 12 years that we're doing, so 1. And then there's this little tiny green box on my screen. You have that too if you have Excel. If you click and drag it down, it'll copy the 1 over and over and over again. But if you hit this down arrow and hit Fill Series, it'll count for you. So you actually don't have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then our beginning balance is $350. But see, I don't want to do your work for you, so I'm going to put $450 here. So that I'm just going to show you how to do it, but you're going to have to not be able to copy me entirely here. And then our ending balance is going to, so I'm going to hit the equal sign. So you notice up here it says equal, over here it says equal. And then I'm going to hit the cell before it right here, so it says B3. And then I'm going to hit Shift 8 for times. And then we're going to do we're going to do 5%. And then if I enter, we're going to get that value there. So it's going to do the math for us. And then I'm going to go to this beginning balance, and this balance is going to be equal to where we ended last year. So I just need to hit equals. Let me do that again. I'm going to hit equals, and I'm going to click on this cell here, and then it's just going to copy it over. And then from here, I can copy this formula down. So I know that a lot of you can say, okay, I get this now. I can hit equals, click on the cell, Shift 8 for times, a little star button, and then 1.05 for 5%, and then I have my value. Now, we're just copying this over and over and over and over again. So if I drag this down here, it'll just copy the formula. And notice that I have this equaling the cell before it, like right here. So then if I drag this down, it's going to fill it out for me, and then I'm done. So whenever you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, you're going to be, there's shortcuts in it for Excel. So please watch this video over again and over again until you kind of figure out what I just did. Because this week's life plan would only take me about maybe a minute and a half to do because of how quick Excel can be for us. So let's look at some of the other questions. Question 23 is the same thing. You're just changing it to 22 years. Question 24 is a little different. So I'm going to go through this here, and I'm going to help us with this one. So we're going to start over with question 24. So we're going to invest $100 instead. I do not want to do your work for you, so I'm going to invest $250 instead of the 100. But I'm going to use the same formula that they're doing, just to help you out here. So we have a 6% rate, and then after the interest rate, we're going to invest $25. And so what I'm going to do in the Excel sheet is I'm going to say this is going to equal the amount before it, do Shift 8 on my keyboard for times. It's going to be 6%, and I'm going to write plus 25. And then when I hit enter, it's going to compute the math for me. And then I'm going to hit equals on the cell and copy the cell before by clicking on it. Remember to hit the equal sign first, and that's going to bring that down. And again, if I drag this down, it's going to copy the cell before it. And then if I drag this one down, it's going to copy them all the way down so that I can see my ending value and only have to do the mathematics once or twice. And that's what's really neat about mathematics is they're algorithms. That's a word for just, it's the repeated process over again. It's the same process. And so Excel can actually copy these algorithms for us so that we can compute it quickly. And that's why Excel is a very nice resource. So let's see what else we got here. And then 25 is the same thing. So I hope this video helps you. I know I did these commands a little quickly, so I hope that you go back and you watch this a few times until you pick up the skill of using Excel. It can save you tons of time when you start doing things. All right, so if you have any more questions, let me know. If you have more questions about Excel, let me know. Remember, you only find answers to the questions you ask. So, I mean, if you have a lot of, answers in your life that you want, you got to start asking questions. And I'm here to help you. So don't forget that.